Hello and welcome to Entertainment Weekly on Viewer Television. I am Patient City. So stay with me as I take you round this week's on Entertainment Gist. First on my list, I have the BB Nigeria Season 7 Level Up. This one has to do with the housemates where Hermes has re-emerged as the head of house. Hermes, who was week 2 head of house, has replaced this week's head of house, that's Dotun. And I know they'll be enjoying immunity from this week's eviction. So Hermes will enjoy the privilege of living in the head of house lounge. That means for a week with his girl, Hermes and Allison, because the two are a thing. They've been like running things for a while now. So he chose her as his companion. She, however, does not have immunity from the possible eviction, because the fact that you're in the head of house lounge, Big Brother has a way of doing things. He'll just twist it. So if a head of house should pick you, you're supposed to have immunity. But this week's own, you don't have immunity. So you can be in the lounge, the head of house lounge, but you cannot have immunity. So all housemates participated in the context, except the current head of house, that's Dotun. Dotun was actually the last week head of house, which he really did well. And now the head of house, like the tail of the house, that's Shakes, Almighty Shakes, is actually serving a punishment because he floated like Big Brother's rule. Now everybody needs to send him anywhere they want him to do. If you want him to clean, if you want him to sweep, Shakes is there for you. Even if he's cooking, Big Brother asks, just send him. He's there for you. So Shakes is going to do everything for them. So big up, congrats to Hermes for winning the head of house this week. So the second on my list is Maria Okan, the baby mama to Nigerian singer Olamide Adeji, that's popularly known as Olamide, said that she was not offered money to take the life of her child. I see no reason why a mother should take a child, should take the life of her child. Come on, why did you give birth to the child? So, anyways, moving down, the media personality took to her Twitter on where she made this known. Okan also stated that she loves being a mother. Come on, you have to love being a mother for you to give birth to the child. Come on, why won't you love your child? So rather than a murderer, she tweeted, I was never offered. I was never asked. No, did I receive money to murder a child? I had that story the first time. I think social media street is actually brutal. So when she was 8 months pregnant, she had this story of her being blah, 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 that she would kill the child. So you said I made the wrong choice to carry life and I should opted for murder. So I see no reason why all those things should happen. Don't kill your child. You already gave birth to it. Anyways, Olamide has never had issue on social media. Nobody has ever dragged him or anything for a long time. But maybe the baby mama thing is making us to just talk about him now again. So I don't think it's a good story for somebody to just tag somebody a murderer. It's not a good story. Anyways, moving on, we have the Festival of Black Art. This is really interesting. The Center for Black Arts and African Art and Civilization says it has established a Hall of Fame in Abuja, to showcase the achievement of festivals of black art and culture of 1977. That's Festac 77. The Director General of the Center for Black and African Art and Civilization, Oluwabumi Amao. So Amao said all heads of nations include artists and non-artists from 59 countries who participated in the international festival were showcased in the Hall of Fame. According to her, the center has started doing something similar in Lagos, which is really interesting for something very big like that to happen in Abuja and Lagos. Come on, we have places to go to now. Let's go and see what the black arts is all about. So, which will represent Southwest
we've been able to open Hall of Fame in Abuja. The Hall of Fame in Abuja that we did was to showcase what happened in Festac at 77. That is, 59 countries came, all the head of states of the 59 countries, the artists that performed from Nigeria, and the non-artists that perform from other countries. You will see everything there. So schools, universities, children, all of them, they've started coming to visit the place.
Moving on my list, I have Pastor Tobi Adegboyega of Salvation Proclaimers Anointed Church. This man has been the talk of town, especially to pastors, because he's actually one of the pastors that dresses, he has this swag. He dresses like, a rich pastor. So let's just call it that way. So Proclaimers Anointed Church has given a hint. Pastor Tobi has given a hint that he will be officiating the marriage ceremony of Afrobeats superstar Davido and also the ex-BB Nigeria housemate Kiddwaya. These are two people that we know that, if they say they are getting married today, it will shake every place. It will shake everywhere. So it's actually interesting to know that they actually have marriage in their mind. And also, Kiddwaya, we're actually expecting him with Erica. To the extent, at some point, some people posted him. They said they are putting him and Erica as a prayer request so that he will actually marry Erica. Then all of a sudden, the video showcase, they just put it for us on Instagram, that he has a white girlfriend. He's even, showing a lot of things. So a host of others among them, this was revealed in a video shared on Instagram by veteran media personality Daddy Freeze, the king of social media. The popular UK-based pastor was actually present at the gathering where Kiddwaya was, busy kissing his girlfriend. So Kiddwaya actually showed his white lover, introduced her as his fiancée, with public display of affection. I've already said that earlier. So the reality TV star asked if Pastor Tobi would join them in their union. Come on, who wouldn't want to join Kiddwaya? We want to see now. So Pastor Tobi, as the EOP pastor that we know, he actually said that he is honored and he will do the honor to do Kiddwaya's wedding and also Davido's wedding. That was what he said, which is very interesting. For a man of God to just come out and say, I'm doing it for these two people. Very interesting. It's actually good and nice for us to see Kiddwaya moving forward. Because we don't know that he was actually in love. Nobody knows. We don't know. But anyway, social media has a way of bringing things out for us. Moving on, I have the movie reunion. That's Oscars winners. That's George Clooney and Julia Roberts. These two reunited on the big screen in the Ticket to Paradise. Their first romantic comedy together, portraying a bickering divorced couple. The duo played David and Georgia, who put their differences aside and joined forces to stop their daughter Lily from marrying someone she has recently met on a graduation trip to Bali. So imagine as a parent, just hearing your daughter saying, or your son saying, there's somebody that I just met and I want to marry. Come on, you have to check. You have to do a background check for your daughter or for your son to know if this person is real. But if your child is proving that, okay, she loves this person, then you have to just, in a way, find a way to just check whether it's real or not. So not wanting her to make the same mistake they believe they made 25 years earlier, because I feel they just met and they married. So sometimes you need to know who you are getting married to so that you won't come and at the end you are leaving the marriage. It's not nice. So they traveled to the island to disrupt the nuptials wedding. Whoa. That's serious. So I don't see any reason why she would just go ahead and marry. Anyways, these days, we just do what we want to do. People just do whatever they want to do. They feel they are right. So I just feel, as parents, it's good for them that they travel all the way to go and just make sure that everything is not happening for their child. So that's actually a good parent, I'll say. So moving on, we have the British actor, producer, and musician Idrissa Akuna Elba. Idris Elba is one of the hottest. He's one of the gendered actors that we know, the black tall, and also he sings these days. This guy is, if I'm listening to his songs, they're really interesting, and he has this unique voice while singing. So the actor's birthday was like made known through social media platforms on the congratulatory messages which poured in. Idris, who is always known to make a dramatic entrance in his movies, got his career breakthrough on the HBO crime drama The Wire for 3 seasons that lasted from 2002 to 2004. He played the role of a financial savvy drug kingpin, Russell Stringer Bell. He has appeared in more than 50 movies and was nominated for many awards. He was nominated for Golden Globe Award for Best Actor Television Film 4 times, which led to him winning one, and has also been nominated 5 times for a Primetime Emmy Award. Okay, we are going on a short break. When we come back, we are going to give you more hints and more things to know about Entertainment Weekly. Stay with me.
Pararam pra reparar, estão ouvindo esse som, pulsando seco no ar, merece nossa atenção. Preparem bem os sensores para poder captar. Parem usinas, motores.
In this 21st century, where all the information we need is now in the palm of our hands. News from around the world, entertainment, celebrity gossip, sports, and much more. The only thing that you need is the right source. Viewer TV is now on the go. Simply check us out on our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter for all the information you need.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Entertainment Weekly with Patient City. So moving on, we're going to be looking at Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is actually a Canadian singer. He said he's taking another break from his Justice World Tour to make health his priority. So recently, there's this talk about Justin Bieber, him having one part of his face is paralyzed and all. But he said after having a very hot and wonderful performance in one of his tour, He said that he's taking a break because of his health. He wants to make his health a priority. He said, amid his ongoing recovery from Ramsay Hunt syndrome, Justin Bieber said his recent shows in Europe had taken a real toll on him and he needs more time to rest and get better. Ramsay Hunt syndrome is due to viral reactivation and is one of the 60 causes of facial palsy or facial paralysis, as is known in the US. Posting on social media, Bieber said he had given everything during a recent show in Brazil. Come on, he gave everything. And when you have this kind of health challenges, it's actually very hard for you to keep up. So I think that's one of the basic reasons why he needs to just take that toll out of his time for now. So we now have Fashion Week, which is really, really interesting. I like this thing because I think it's more of the men stuff these days. So this year's New York Fashion Week will open with emerged designers from New York's mainstay and new collection from Proenza Schouler. From September 9th to September 14th, more than 140 designers showcases will take place in various locations around in New York City. The highlight this season includes 2 Italian fashion houses. This year's New York Fashion Week will open with emerging designers from New York's Men's Day and new collection from Proenza Schouler. This is really interesting. I can't wait to see that. Fashion Week is always, we need to see what is happening. These days, you see on social media, people will carry mob, who carry this thing. They are trying to copy Fashion Weeks. But this is real. And it has to do with New York. New York is actually one of the big cities. So it's going to be interesting. So now on movies. Hey, this movie is hot. So here is to one of the biggest film coming to theater this September 2022. Sony Pictures has a projected best actress nominee on their hands with Viola Davis as the tutelar Ninaska, based on the real-life women warriors who defended an African kingdom in the 1880s. Davis is no stranger to award season. Come on, she's Wakanda. If you watch Wakanda, you know that she is the strongest woman there. So she was one of the women that actually protected the Boseman Chadwick. She was actually one of them that did that. So Davis is no stranger to award season, and she has so many awards. She's a good woman. She acts very well. She gives in all. With an Academy Award win for Fences and nominations for Doubt, The Help, and the Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Gina Prince Bythewood directs other comparable female-led action films. Starring Academic Awards winners include in 2017's Atomic Blonde with Charlize Theron, 2018's Red Sparrow with Jennifer Lawrence, 2018 Annihilation with Natalie Portman, and 2017's Kidnap with Halle Berry. Halle Berry, oh, hallelujah. Okay, this movie is actually, I've seen the trailer, it's really nice, it's really interesting. I can't wait to go to the movies and watch this. This is really, really going to be, we want to see what women will do. We want to see how they will protect the African country, the African nation as women. This movie is The Woman King World, and it's going to be out September 16, which is very close. From now, this movie is going to be out. So maybe I should try and go to the movies and see that movie myself, because I can't wait. The trailer is up here.
An evil is coming that threatens our kingdom, our freedom. But we have a weapon. are not prepared for.
My king, the Europeans wish to conquer us. They will not stop until the whole of Africa is theirs. We must fight back for our people.
Aneska, you are asking me to take them to war.
Some things are worth fighting for.
Don't know, take my power, my power. Don't know, take my power.
You are called to join the king's guard.
Don't know, take my power.
No kingdom in all of Africa shares this privilege. Train hard, fight harder. We fear no one. And we fear no pain. I offer you a choice. Fight or we die.
Ready for war, where you going?
To be a warrior, you must kill your tears.
We are the spear of victory! We are the blade of freedom! We are the home!
Don't know, take my power, my power, my power. Don't know, take my power, my power.
And that's it on Entertainment Weekly. I am Patient City. Stay tuned for more of our programs. I'll see you next week.